Good evening, welcome back to the Horse Racing Enthusiast on Teesside, Ste&Dee. Did we follow up after that excellent day yesterday? I did say this morning, it's very unusual for this system to have two really good days in a row. And I was right, but we ended up with only 6 horses today. Lucky Man was a non-runner. We've ended up with 2 places. We had Good Earth that comes second. I got 9-2 for it this morning. Best odds guaranteed, coming at 85-40 in second place. Beaten by a horse we backed just a couple of days ago that's never ever won on soft or softish ground. It's always been on good firm ground. Le Quinto, and it ended up winning today 6-1. It was the other horse. There was 2. It was the other horse. I discounted it because of the ground. It is what it is. It's horse racing. You know, you can't back everything, can you? Good Earth had success on the ground. Ran a good race, come second, didn't get beat by much. But well done, Le Quinto. Shame we didn't have it. And Count Dorsey, I had that SP with Sky Bet. So offering an extra place, which I'm glad I did, because it came forth at 16-1. So that was really, really good. That was a good place. I'm a couple of quid down today. I'm not worried about that. It is what it is. I was well up yesterday, so you can take a hit of a couple of quid, can't you? It's just frustrating because these really look good horses today. But like I said, it's so hard for this system to hit 2 really good days in a row. Don't say, you know, I'm not saying it's never happened. It has. But it's a rare occurrence that it wins 2 really good days in a row. And they did look good. Nebworth just ran an awful race in the 5:20 at Doncaster. Favourite, 9-4 favourite. I took 11-2 for that this morning. A lot of money's gone on that today and a lot of money lost on Nebworth. And then we got Blue for You. A lot of money went on that as well today. 15-2. I think it went off at some silly price, low price. Come nowhere as well. Really well down, well, second last, Blue for You. So a lot of money lost there. A lot of money lost on Nebworth by people today. And this is why I always say small stakes, because you just don't know. You don't want to be throwing your money, because you start throwing big money at things and then you lose. You're starting to change your losses, so you put more money on. And that's may well have what happened with a few people today, and it's quite worrying when people do that. Gambling should be fun. Horse racing should be fun. It's no fun when you're chasing losses and you're starting to add up a very big loss because you're chasing your money back. Doesn't work, never will. Documenting looked brilliant today. It was top of this system. It was top of the top weight system. It looked a really good bet today. Top weight as well. It just looked, everything was going in its favour today. Awful, awful race. Finished 9th, 10-1. Say no more. Just one of them things. Documenting's actually run really poorly. Last 3 or 4 races. It's quite worrying that such a quality horse from the past is really coming probably to the end of its career. And that is such a shame, because it's always been a really good horse. Little Keeley, which was the reserve horse, which I put in after Hackney Diamonds was pulled out with Holly Doyle on, and Little Keeley straight. Look, it was a sprint, 6 furlong sprint, 6 furlong dash, whatever you want to call it. And what happened was it got slightly stuck in the stalls, come out a couple of lengths behind the rest. You might as well pull up the horse and stop. If you can't get a perfect start in a 5 or 6 furlong race, you might as well give up, because you are always chasing the pack and you'll never ever close the gap unless you are some wonder horse. So Little Keeley, it didn't look good before it went in the stall, because I had to go in the stall without its jockey on. Jockey was then sat on the side panel in the stall waiting to get on the horse. That's always worrying. It was kicking off outside the stalls, rearing its feet, and the poor bloke who was holding it was trying to get out of the way of its hooves. So that was a worry anyway. But Little Keeley, well fancied favourite. Come into favourite from 7-2 to 9-4. Very, very disappointing. And that's it. That's the summary of today. 6 horses, 2 places, 4 disappointments. It's horse racing, folks. We know how it works. We'll be back again tomorrow. I'll be grading them tonight. I'm not giving myself a night off tonight. I'm going to grade them tonight. Then I'll be sorting them out in the morning. But sometimes in horse racing, it just happens, doesn't it? A horse can win 5 or 6 races on good to firm ground, and then you don't back it, even though you've backed it all season, because the ground is soft. And what happens? It goes and wins. Sod's law, isn't it? Thanks for watching The Horse Racing Enthusiast on Teesside Ste&Dee. I will see you again in the morning.